Hello, Sairam students. Okay, now hope you all must have done your exams well. Okay, now before the exam, we had studied, I think we were doing chapter 6, and in the last class, that is before the exam, we studied about like and unlike fractions, and also we had learned about how to convert unlike to like decimals. Okay, so today, continuing with the same chapter, we'll be doing part 4, and today we'll be learning about how to convert decimal fractions to decimal numbers. Now, some important points which you have to remember is a fraction whose denominator is 10, 100 or 1000 is known as a decimal fraction. Okay. Now, the digits after the decimal point should be equal to the zeros in the denominator. Yes, when you are converting it, that is when you are converting decimal fractions to decimal numbers, the digits after the decimal point should be equal to the zeros in the denominator. Now, while converting, we have to keep certain points in mind. That is, the first thing is count the number of zeros in the denominator. And the second step is, while converting, write the numerator and starting from right, put the decimal point before as many digits as there are zeros in the denominator. If the denominator has more zeros than the digits in the numerator, then write zeros after the decimal to equate the number of digits. Okay, the first thing is you have to count the number of zeros in the denominator, and the second step is write the numerator starting from right, put the decimal point before as many digits as there are in the zeros in the denominator, and if the denominator has got more zeros than the digits in the numerator, then write zeros after the decimal to equate the number of digits. Let us start with an example. Okay, now here your example is, first one is 7 upon 10. Now to convert this into decimal numbers, now here it is 7 upon 10. You have got only 1 0 in the denominator. So what will you write do is, you'll write the number 7 as it is. Now 1 0 means 1 decimal. So put the point and then you will add 0. Okay. Now see the second one, 34 upon 1000. Write the number 34 as it is. Now in the denominator you have got 3 zeros. See, count the number of places. 1, 2. Now third place, no number is there. So you will add a 0 and then put a decimal point and then again add 1 0. Okay. The third sum is 4 upon 1000. Write the number 4 as it is. Now in the thousands place there are 3 zeros. To equate the number, you will add the number of zeros. So one place is always there. So for the other two places you will add 2 places, you will add 2 zeros. Okay, so 1, 2, 3. So in the denominator also you have got 3 zeros. Now you put a decimal point and then add 0 for the whole number. Okay, so this is how you have to convert decimal fraction to decimal numbers. Let us start with our exercise. It's quite easy. Exercise 6.3, which you have to do it in your max homework book. Now convert the following decimal fractions to decimal numbers. Now here again the same way as we already learned in the shown you in the example. 27 upon 1000. Now 1000 has got 3 zeros. So write the number 27 as it is. Now count for 3 places. 7 is the first place. 2 is second place. Now third place is not there. So you will add a 0. Then put a point, decimal point, and then 0. So after the decimal point, it shows that the 3 places of the denominator. Now 685 upon 100. So write the number 685 as it is. Now here it is upon 100. So 100 has got 2 decimal places. So from the right count 2 places. 5, 8, that is 1, 2, and then put a decimal point. So your answer is 6.85. Okay. Coming to the next sum. Okay. Now here, the sums you have to copy down. So 27 upon 1000 will become, that is 3 places in the denominator. So while putting the decimal point, 7, 2, and third place you don't have any numbers, you will add a 0 and then a decimal point and then again 0. These two sums I have already shown you. And the third sum is 9 upon 100. So in the 100, 2 places. So 9, there is only one place. So 9, then add a 0 for the second place. Then put a decimal point and then add a 0. Okay. Next sum is 308 upon 1000. So again, here 1000 has got 3 places, that is 3 zeros. So 8, 0 and 3. So you already got 3 places. So put a decimal point and then put a 0. Now 7 upon 1000. In the numerator you have got only one single digit. So write the number first 7 as it is. For the second and the third place, put 2 zeros and then put a decimal point and then 0.007. Okay. So this is how you will convert from decimal fractions to decimal numbers. Now let us come to the second topic, that is converting decimal numbers to fractions. So to convert decimal numbers to fractions, follow the given steps, that is write the decimal number without the decimal point as the numerator and then write 1 followed by as many zeros as the number of digits in the decimal part as the denominator. Now for example, you can see here it is 0.8. Now this 8 you write as it is. Okay, the decimal number. Without the point you write the number 8 as it is. Now it is 0.8. So after the point you have got only one digit. So it will be upon 10. Okay, so let us start with an example. You'll understand better. Okay, now 0.096. Now here write the number as it is without the decimal point. So that will be 96. Now after the decimal point, how many places? 0, 9 and 6. So that is 3 places. That means in the denominator you write the number as 1000. Okay. Now the second sum, that is 7.24. So write the number as it is. Seven, 2 and then 4. Now here 7 after the point it is 2 places, 2 and 4. So your denominator will be 100. Okay. Now same way the last one, that is 0.95. So 95 you will write as it is. Now after the decimal point it is 2 places. So write 1 followed by the number of zeros, that is 2. So it will be 100. After the decimal point 2 places. So 2 zeros. So 100. Okay. Okay, now converting decimal numbers to fractions. Exercise sums from the textbook, which again you have to solve it in your notebook. Now this sum I have already shown you, 0.8, that will be 8 upon 10. 0.36, so 36 you will write as it is. After the decimal point 2 places, so you will write the number as 100. Okay, upon 100, that is 36 upon 100. Now the third sum, that is 0.048. So 48 you will write as it is. Okay. Now after the decimal point 3 places, 1, 2 and 3. So 3 places means 1 followed by 3 0. So your denominator will be 1000. So your answer is 48 upon 1000. Now next sum is 15.009. So write this whole number as it is. Okay. Now after the decimal point count only the number of places after the decimal point. So 3 places, 0, 0 and 9. So that will be upon 1000. After the decimal point 3 places. So 1 followed by 3 zeros, that is your number will be 1000. So your answer is 15,009 upon 1000. Okay. Same with the last sum, 21.08. So write the number as it is. After the decimal point, there are two places, that is 0 and 8. That means 1 followed by 2 zeros in the denominator. So your number will be 100. So 2108 upon 100. So when you change it into decimal numbers, again you will get the same answer, that is C here. We already did in the first exercise. So that will be 2108 upon 100. So this number you will write as it is. 100 means after the two decimal places. So you'll put the point here. Okay. So it's quite very simple. Just keep the steps given in the mind and it will be easy for you to solve. So based on this topic, that is conversion of decimal fractions to decimal numbers and decimal numbers to decimal fractions, home assignment sums, which you have to do it in your max homework part. 15 upon 100, 2873 upon 1000. Again, conversion of following decimal numbers to fractions, 0.4, 0.02 and 7.264. Okay. So that's all for today. Meet you in the next class. Till then, thank you for today. Bye.